Okay guys, here's the setup. So we've got this flashlight that is taped to the book, and we have a bottom book under here just to give us a little more height. And you have a ruler that is taped at 3 centimeters away. And you should have one piece of graph paper on your clipboard. So here's kind of what we're looking at. We want to fill out that data table, and we want to see how light from the sun, the angle changes where the light's at on the Earth's surface. So you are going to work this with your team. You're going to start out, you can see on picture 1 there, with the clipboard straight up and down, 90 degrees, touching the end of the ruler. Here's the little bit tricky part, is you're going to use your protractor, putting that hole that's on there right at the bottom of the clipboard, and we want to set it up to those 3 angles in your data table. So we're going to tilt it back, keeping that hole as close to the bottom of the clipboard as we can. So this is kind of a multi-person job. So one person could hold the clipboard, one person could get down at eye level and measure, and then one person could be helping tilt the clipboard. So we're trying to tilt it to that 22.1 degrees, which from 90 is at 112 degrees. So now I've got that tilt, that angle on my protractor. All I want to do is simply scoot it towards the books, keeping that same angle, so it's touching now my ruler. And this is where you have another hand to come in helpful. You're going to grab your marker and you're just going to trace where the light is hitting your graph paper as close as you can. Now before you move it, you then need your team again. You're at this 112. You want to now put it at 113, which is not a big shift, but you do your slight shift. And again, if you have a group, you can have the person circle the new light amount. And again, now I'm at my biggest, which is 114. And again, I want to make sure this whole time, there we are, that my clipboard is touching the ruler. Okay, so what I don't want is to be something like this, right? I don't want to have this gap. So I always want to make sure that from my angle, this one was 114, that I just get back to my clipboard and I circle. So I should have 3 circles on my paper. And then you know which is which. You can kind of keep track. Maybe I should have labeled them, right? 22.1, 23.5, and then that last one is the 24.1. So once you have that, you're going to count your circles, how many squares are part of each circle, and that's what goes on your data table.